I'm Jenny Dean here on the National Mall in Washington, D.C. In April, I had the opportunity to join 75 of our local veterans to come here and see the National War Memorials, the World War II Memorial, the Korean War Memorial, the Vietnam War Memorial, the Lincoln Memorial, and the changing of the guard at Arlington National Cemetery. It was an opportunity given to our veterans for free from Honor Flight. Honor Flight was started in 2005 to make sure that our aging World War II veterans would get a chance to come here to Washington, D.C. and see the World War II Memorial. Since then, it's grown. In 2010, Honor Flight of West Central Florida was started to fly our local veterans here. This was Mission 52. 52 flights, taking more than 4,000 veterans from our area here to Washington, D.C. I want to take you along with us. Okay, we're at St. Pete Clearwater Airport. It is just before 4:30 in the morning. All the veterans started arriving around 3:30, 3:45. So it's an early day and it's going to be a long day, but one that's amazing. Among the veterans, those who served during Vietnam, the Korean War, and one World War II veteran, 101-year-old Dominic Paternoster.
This is it's going to be a long day. Are you ready for it?
Oh, yes, I can handle all day. I'm still driving bulldozers. I go out north in the middle of New York State, and I got a camp up there. I'm still driving bulldozers.
Oh, my gosh.
Each veteran got a handshake and a thank you as they boarded the flight. And we were on our way. It's gonna be a great day. Take a look, we're getting ready to get on the flight. They're loading up the last few. And we're ready to go.
My name's Corbin. I'll be one of your Airbus drivers for today. I'm a proud Army veteran myself as well, so it's my first time doing one of these honor flights, and like the word honor really describes it, right? So it's truly our honor and our privilege to take you up there to DC. I hope you enjoy the day today, and thank you all again for your service. God bless you all, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
While we flew, the veterans were chatty, too excited to rest, and not really sure what to expect. John Lanfranchi served in the Navy from 1969 to 1973 on an aircraft carrier during Vietnam.
I used to load fighter jets with ordnance, rockets, bombs, napalm, all the good stuff.
His mission today is to say goodbye to a couple of friends who left to serve their country but never came home.
So far, what's the experience been like for you? Everybody's clapping for all the veterans and thanking you for your service. And with this honor flight, is that something that's special?
Yeah. I can't imagine. I mean, this is like bigger than life. You know, it's bigger than life. It's hard to put into words, really. It's very emotional. I've seen it on TV a million times, but I always wanted to go, and now I'm going. Now I'm actually going to see him, touch him, be there. I'll never forget it, ever.
God bless America, land of the free, because of the brave.
All right, we just arrived at Baltimore. We're getting ready to load up on 3 different buses. The veterans are making their way off of the plane. It's already been it was a quick flight. One of the pilots, a veteran himself, they were all volunteer crew on the Allegiant flight that we took in. It was wonderful and smooth. I have to mention this, when we came through, Baltimore Fire Rescue actually had their fire trucks and they did water cannons over our plane as we went through. So what an amazing welcome from Baltimore, and the veterans are still coming in. We're gonna get on the buses and head to DC.
Chances are there's a great big long ramp they put there on the far right side. There they made, instead of putting
Peter's house, that's where he lived. Right? There's the house office buildings where the 400, at the base of the monument there are 50 flags, one representing.
The bus ride took about an hour.
The stars, look at that there. There was a 40.
To our first stop, the World War II Memorial. So we just got here at the World War II Memorial, and it was a really quick ride from the airport to get here. And we've already seen so many things just coming into Washington, D.C., and I mean, just looking straight ahead and seeing the Washington Monument.
Yes.
What is that like for you to look up and just see the Washington Monument?
Well, it's amazing how anybody could build that thing all the way.
And it's such a symbol of our country and in our capital. It's amazing. What are you thinking as we get toward the memorial here, the World War II Memorial? What are you thinking about right now?
Right now, I'm thinking about, this is quite an experience from, I haven't been here since 2006. And it's
So
amazing.
it's been a lot of years.
It's amazing. It's amazing, the buildings around here.
And another warm welcome.
Guys, welcome. Thank you so much for your service.
Hello.
Thank you for your service, sir. Welcome to
Well,
Washington.
thank you, sir. Thank you,
My
sir.
pleasure.
Oh, looking good. Here we go.
The memorial was dedicated in May of 2004 to honor the service of 16 million members of the U.S. Armed Forces and the 405,399 Americans who gave the ultimate sacrifice.
Oh, yes.
oh wow.
Wow.
How are you feeling?
Wow, my goodness. Iowa, California, West Virginia.
Did you know people from all over the country that were on your ship?
Well, I didn't know all of them, but I know quite a few.
Dominic was just 20 years old in 1944 when he began his service in the Navy during World War II. He spent most of that time on a destroyer in the Pacific.
No, at the end of it, we ended up in Okinawa, but went through Iwo Jima and Peleliu, and Easter morning we ended up in Okinawa.
It was here at the World War II Memorial where Dominic met George Knauer, a 94-year-old Korean War veteran from Spring Hill. The two hit it off immediately.
Oh!
You're 100
101.
101, and I'm 94.
94.
94.
Oh, you got 7 years to catch up.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll catch you. I want to catch you.
Good boy. Good boy.
As they reflected on their service, what's it like
Fort Benning, Georgia. What's it like?
to be here?
Oh, it's beautiful. I'm just overwhelmed. I can't say enough about the people that they have reserved themselves and given to us the thanks for being in the service. And that's a little bit taken back, that they remember what the service is.
Amazing. They made victory ships in 1 week. They built the ships in 1 week, the victors. 1 week.
Really?
Honest.
That's amazing.
George got emotional.
It is that the greatest country in the world, no matter what people think and say now, it's still
but it's the best
the
place in
best
the world.
country in the world.
Yes.
And I'm glad I'm a part of it.
That's right. That's where we are.
Our group then moved on to the Korean War Memorial, and that's where we met Bill Bauman. He served in the Navy aboard the aircraft carrier USS Valley Forge during the Korean War from 1951 to 1955.
I think it's absolutely beautiful. I think it's something that everybody should see. And then I also imagine these poor fellows going through the snow and through the rain. And when we were aboard the ship, it was just like a different life completely. But I give these guys all the credit in the world. And I feel so blessed that I was on the carrier and I did my share.
He also said he would do it all again.
What is your message about your country and how you feel about your country?
Well, I think people have missed a lot today because when I had to enlist in the service, I felt it was my honor and my duty to enlist, to fight for my country. And today I think a lot of that has been lost. But I wish the spirit would come back again, and it's been my honor to be able to take this trip and to share with other veterans.
So we just left the Korean War Memorial, headed to the Vietnam War Memorial, and this is what you walk through, the National Mall and the Washington Monument, and it's so iconic, and when you see it in person, it just makes it so much more real. And I've seen and talked to so many veterans today who are seeing this for the first time in their lives. They're in their 80s, 90s, some of them even 100, and they're just as in awe of all of this as I am. And it's just a really special, special honor to get to be with these veterans when they get to see something like this. And it's just an honor to be an American. As we headed to the Vietnam War Memorial, we met back up with John Lanfranchi, already becoming emotional before even getting to the Wall of Names.
I can't put words to it. What a great statue.
John and his guardian Marianne spent some time searching for the location of his friends' names on the wall, and at first, disappointment.
You know what? I have it written at home.
Oh, shoot.
I have it written.
If you called your wife, would she be able to?
No, I have it buried in pictures somewhere.
I don't see
That's
it.
okay.
I'm sorry.
No. You did your best. They were all my brothers and sisters.
Then, after a little more digging, we found one of his high school buddies.
Is this him?
Yes, that's
Where
him.
the heck did you find it?
Wow.
This was your friend?
Yeah.
Michael Lackner.
Fantastic.
He's in the Marine Corps.
Deer Park.
Deer Park.
Yeah, that's him.
Let's see if we can find his name. Honored on panel 21W, line 125.
21W, line 125.
Okay, I've got it on a
Phenomenal.
screenshot.
Well done.
All right, let's.
21W line what?
125.
Oh my God, I'm so happy I'm about to cry.
I know.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you found it.
That's
And-
fantastic.
And now, who else were you looking for, just in case?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I knew him as Ronald Ricardo.
Ronald Ricardo.
It took a few more minutes of searching, but we also found the location of Ronald's name as well.
It's right here.
And this was your friend?
Yeah.
So Ronald and Michael.
Yeah.
Well, let's go find him.
Let's go say hi to them. Right here. These are all west.
Have to go around.
Yeah.
At the wall, we first found Ronald's name.
Is it alphabetic?
No,
No?
it's all chronological. But these are 10. So what was the line?
Line 75.
What was the name? Right there.
Ronald Francis Ricardo was in the Army. He was 20 years old when he was killed in Vietnam on March 28, 1969. Then we found Michael.
Yeah. Ah.
Michael Alexander Lackner was a Marine killed in Vietnam on July 15, 1969. He was just 18 years old. Three young men, barely out of high school, pledging to serve their country.
What was it like for you to be able to touch the names of your friends?
It was surreal. You know, I have their faces burned in my head. You know, we were kids, went to school. Ronnie was my drummer in my first band. You know, I mean, we were close.
Yeah.
You know? And they got drafted and I joined the Navy. So.
Two gave the ultimate sacrifice. And John finally got the chance to say goodbye.
Were you surprised how overcome with emotion just to be able to reach out and touch their name, to see their names again, to see them memorialized?
I didn't know if I can do this. Yeah, I was gonna come here years ago, but I just couldn't do it.
How important is it that you're here now?
I feel much better. I do. I knew they were here, you know, and I'm glad that I just got to say my goodbye. And yeah, to all of them.
Arlington National Cemetery.
Back on the bus to our final stop, Arlington National Cemetery, to see the changing of the guard at the tomb of the unknown soldier.
On your orders. Go.
By 3:30 in the afternoon, we were headed back to the airport to fly home. Already a 12-hour day by the time we were in the air, but there were still more surprises to come. Mail call. For these veterans who served overseas, there was nothing better than getting a letter from home. Well, on this trip, they got a bag of letters and cards from people all over the country. As the sun set on our flight and we prepared to land back here at home, the team of local volunteers that made all of this possible shared a quick moment to get a picture. And then everyone took a quick rest before the biggest surprise of all, the welcome home. As our veterans walked off the plane, a hero's welcome from nearly 1,000 people, cheering, shaking their hands, taking pictures with them, giving them the welcome home they so deserved, but never really got the first time. Our veterans relived a lifetime of memories from so many years ago, brought to the surface in 18 hours of laughs, tears, solitude, and finally, sheer joy. As Honor Flight Mission 52 came to an end, another mission complete.